Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games Etc. And today I'm going to have a review of Battlefield 3 Close Quarters. Now this is a late review and I know I'm a hypocrite. I said before I'm not putting no more money into EA, no more money into Battlefield. So forgive me for my hypocrisy right now. I wanted to get back into Battlefield 3, so I said, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and only gonna download Close Quarters and what's that other one? Aftermath. And let me tell y'all, EA really fucked up this Close Quarters. It really fucked up. I am so pissed off about giving EA money and they're giving me partial experience with Battlefield 3. It's sad. It is so sad and I'm so upset right now. I am really upset. And I'm going to show y'all live what I mean by how upset I am with Battlefield 3. Now I'm recording, as you can see. Now let me just give you a quick overview of the DLC Close Quarters. You get 4 new maps, 10 new weapons, 10 assignments, 5 unique dog tags, and a new game mode called Gun Game. Now Gun Game is pretty much you have 16 weapons. You have to, every time you kill a person with the one weapon, you get the next weapon after 2 kills, and pretty much your last weapon will be a knife and you win the match. Now here go the issue I have with Close Quarters. It's only 8 versus 8. One of them issues I have is only 8 versus 8. Now, when you're before you download Close Quarters, no one notifies you that this is what Close Quarters is, and it really pisses me off. Not in in-game, the in-game menus don't say it. When you download it from PlayStation Store, it don't say it. Why does this piss me off so much? Because again, I'll get to all that later. I'll get to all that later. Now, this is why it really pisses me off. Say like you go to multiplayer, right? And you go to your server browser. EA does not give really any support to Close Quarters maps. Now, these are all custom maps, whatever. Don't get me wrong, but there's no EA servers whatsoever dealing with Close Quarters maps at all. They do not support it. They do not support hardcore. They do not support even normal servers with Close Quarters. Now, it may be because of hardware limitations, I don't know, but if you select all Close Quarters and you go TDM Close Quarters, which is down here, not the regular TDM, you don't see no EA servers at all. And you go over here, these are the Close Quarters maps: Zibba Tower, Scrap Metal, Operation 925, and Danya Fortress. And these maps are really good. They're really well designed. They're really well designed. And this is the issue I'm having, where these maps are really good, but EA doesn't support it enough to be like, okay, you can play on a normal server, you can play on a hardcore server, and we have servers available that are EA official servers, which they're not. I mean, there's none. There's always custom servers, and that is some of the issues that I'm having. And another thing is the way that these maps are designed. Like, I was on the brink of purchasing my own server. And I kid you not, I was on the brink of really purchasing my own server and testing some things out with the tweaks and stuff, because I started playing hardcore mode. But I'll get into to why I liked and didn't like hardcore mode in another video. But let's just talk about the Close Quarters DLC. This is one of the worst DLCs I've played, because there's really no support from EA at all. There is really no support for EA at all. And another issue I had with this is, if you go to quick match, right, and you go down to game mode, and there's Gunmaster, as you can see, and there's TDM close quarters. Now, if you see Zibba Towers, right? Zibba Towers is catered to 8 players. It's 8 on 8, so it's gonna be 16 total. But if you go, you can pick all the other maps as well. Zarki Peninsula, Wake Island, Strike at Karkin, North Shore Canal. You can pick every other map. All the other maps are available. But sadly, these are the large maps. These maps are not catered to close quarters 8 on 8. And that is an issue that I'm having. Now, the only game I can tell you right now who did this right, who will always do it right, who will always have the best custom servers, but sadly they're down, is SOCOM Confrontation. SOCOM Confrontation to this day got it right. There were maps for large games. There were maps for a small game. I mean, there was maps for a large number of players, and there was the matches for large number of players. There were bigger maps for 21, 24 players, and there were smaller maps if you want to go below that. And this is why, like, I am so frustrated with EA. So frustrated. This is why I hate EA. Hate for what they do. EA can make so much better products, and it pisses me off that I paid $15. And y'all may say $15 is nothing, but $15 is something when you get partial the experience. Partial experience. SOCOM Confrontation did custom servers right. They had large maps, they had small maps. So when you have 8 on 8 and you want to play Operation Metro, you want to play anything outside of the 4 close quarters maps, you're going to get the same size. They don't downgrade the map size to compensate for you're losing 4 players. Now, some of y'all might say, why is this a big deal? It is a big deal because, let me tell y'all, the way that the close quarters maps are, they are phenomenal maps. They could have kept it at 12 on 12 instead of 8 on 8. Because I don't care how many people are on the map. It's all about chaos to me. I love having a rack of players in a small space. It's fun. It's awesome. Even if they had to spawn, you had to spawn on someone else that's nowhere near an enemy, that's fine. I don't think 4 players makes a difference. 4 more players make a difference. Now, if you want to go... Oh, my connection was lost, as you can see. But if you want to go... I'd rather for this game to have it catered to me to where I can say, okay, I want 12 players. Okay, I want 8 players. Now, I didn't buy a custom server yet. In a fucked up part of y'all, I still want to buy a custom server just to see what it's like. It's nowhere near SOCOM Confrontation where you can take out the guns and stuff. But I like... These custom servers are not hardcore for me. They're not 200 tickets, 500 tickets and 200% and da 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 da. You want to play one stage for hours? No, I want to make a custom server for true hardcore run and gunners. Now, when I say hardcore, it's going to have elements of normal settings with hardcore settings, with the firepower at hardcore, things like that. But I wish they had more customization, EA. Like, EA, y'all can make so many better products. You want money? Make a better product. Don't give us half stuff. Like when I no one's playing close quarters maps like that. Really, anybody. If it is, it's custom stuff, and I don't want to play one board 1,000 times. I don't want to have 500 tickets. I want to play TDM only close quarters EA official servers. And this is why EA is like one of the most hated companies, is because of that. You can take all my money, but let me have custom service to the way I want it. Let me have close quarters to the way I want it. And now, some of the things I also question is about the weapons itself. Now, you get 8 unlocks, and sadly, I had to look at other people's YouTube videos to know what I unlocked. I didn't know it was under my soldier. and I'm just retrieving the stats. So what you got to do is go under assignments. Now assignments is certain goals that you meet to unlock certain things. Now I would get the AUG A3 if I get 10 squad revives, and I also will unlock the Scar L for the assault class. I don't use none of everybody else's class. These are mostly all the weapons right here. And I question this right here. Should they have it where you have to use guns that you don't want to use? Like, for example, um, to unlock this gun, the AUG A3, you have to have 10 squad revives and 30 assault rifle kills. I got up to that. Now, if you get to the next one, it's like, okay, 20 kills with the underslung grenade launcher, 15 kills with hand grenades. Now, I can understand, like, if I can understand if I can understand they're trying to find better ways to unlock these guns, but couldn't it have been a better way? I don't want to use an underslung grenade launcher in order to unlock this. I'd rather just rank up. I'd rather just have my. But if you do it this way, your points, you have to do a lot more with your points to rank up to get this next gun. They could have done a better job, or at least just give it to us for as an automatic unlock. Because to use weapons that you don't want to use, like the underslung grenade, is just like terrible. But all in all, what is my final score for this DLC? I give this a D. I give this a D. I want to give it an F because it's like I want to give it a D, but I also want to give it an F because I'm factoring in what do I have to do to get the games I want to play on this game, on BF3. I would have to buy my own server. I would have to set my rules. I would have to still put up money. To put up a server, it takes like $1.50 a day, $8 a week. $23 a month, or 60 something dollars for 3 months. And it's like, in order to get the experience that I used to love with Battlefield, I have to put up so much money. So you know what? It is an F. This is one of the worst DLCs I have ever downloaded. Ever downloaded. And I'm so mad with EA right now. I am so pissed off with EA right now about the... Now, I don't know if you can do a custom server and have close quarters with a max of 12 players. I highly doubt it. But let me know in the comments. Am I right or am I wrong when it comes to this DLC? These maps are really good. I love the design of these maps. But however, how it is initiated with EA, not really supporting it with EA official servers and things like that, for me to put up more money to buy a server to get the experience that I want with BF3. BF3 can be so much better. You can take all my money. I don't care. But make sure that when you release something, you're very clear and you're very clear of what are you getting as far as 8-on-8. Come on. Come on. So there you go. There you have it. Let me know, community. Leave it in the comments below. What do you think about close quarters? What could have been better? Just let me know in the comments. And if you like what you saw today, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps out a lot. And there go all my contact information. See you later. Thanks a lot.